Hi all, welcome to this Player of the Year and Young Player of the Year League One training tips video. Basically, we assume the SBCs for these will drop on Sunday night, probably about midnight, because Player of the Year is on Sunday, the 13th of May. So you can smash the links, guys. We have some sub to channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, G's a Legend. All the links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. And remember to hit that notification bell so you know when uploads are up on the channel. So basically, with Player of the Year and Young Player of the Year in France this Sunday, and we're assuming we're hopefully getting an SBC like last year. Last year was Mbappe and Cavani. Now, in terms of what to potentially prepare for and what to kind of cover your back with, a lot of folk have put a lot of coins into this. Some have got out early, and some have just kind of stayed in it. Now, guys like Areola and Dante, like Dante's like super cheap for a 96 rated in form. But the fear is, because of how they did Player of the Month Zaha, they could potentially make the Team of the Season cards be the cards that they use for guys like, if it's say Mbappe and say Cavani. Now that Germain, I'm just going to bid for it on minimum. It's minimum price. I'm not losing anything. I might as well have a punt at trying to get them. But a card I would recommend if you have two cards. I tell a lie. Is if you've got SBC Balde Dio, I don't know why I did that, that was clever, or SBC Payet if you did it through Foot Swap. The reason being, both could prove quite useful. Dani Alves, he's relatively cheap, he's like 25k for a team and group stage card, and it's worth keeping an eye on him. It's a special card regardless. They may just make it special cards, then that would make it a little bit easier because there is a lot of informs, there's a lot of a couple, like there's a few man of the matches, team group stage cards. There is enough to work with. Fovan, fairly cheap for his informs, 86. I would personally feel more preferable. That's like 20 to 25k to go for. Aouar, he's in the running for the Young Player of the Year, and for an 81 inform, like 11k is actually quite mental. It's scary how he was like 18k and has kind of free fallen. Fakir, his inform, it's the first inform is more appealing. 87 is quite expensive, but the 85 fairly cheap in its own right. It's not even like 20k. Honestly, if you can get them, you're absolutely laughing, because we honestly don't know what the requirements could be. Pastore is fairly cheap as well. The reason why I'm saying cover your back with informs is because you don't know. Obviously, team of the season wise, you've only got Fabinho, Malcolm, and Lamar. People have been going for Mbappe's 86. The 87 is like no much more expensive. So keep that in mind, of course, with Mbappe, that you've got the 86 and 87 to work with. Then for Traore, his 84 second in form is a striker card. Fairly cheap, 11-12k to be honest, which is kind of startling, but possible good room for profit. But see how that plays out, of course. But for me personally, I think whoever gets Young Player of the Year or Player of the Year, you're going to need potentially a special card from the club required just to make it a little bit more interesting. So you might need a Lyon, you might need a Marseille, you might need a PSG. So keep yourself prepared in terms of what to possibly expect. But as long as I think you've got special cards from the league and obviously the rating of the club and the league in general, you should be well and truly covered. But hopefully you find this useful, folks. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to do the Player of the Year or Young Player of the Year SBCs if they were to drop. Smash the like as always, sub to channel for new. Follow me on Twitter, G's a Legend. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.